Hey guys, welcome to my series of heist reviews leading up to Widows tomorrow. Today I'm going to be reviewing The Town. This is one of my favorite heist movies and I'm going to talk about why. And by the way, it's really windy outside. We just had like a lot of snow. So don't scream at me in the comments, please. It's not my fault. But yeah, so this movie it's like an action drama romance heist movie and I love it. I'm going to talk about the characters first. The characters in this movie are amazing. They're well built, they're well characterized, and each one of them is interesting. And even some of the side characters you care about. And the main character, which is Ben Affleck's character, he's very well fleshed out, and his romance story in this movie is very well fleshed out as well. And the character Jim, played by Jeremy Renner, his character is very well fleshed out, and he plays the character great. And all the characterization and everything in this movie is great. I love everything about like all the dialogue. You know, there's some scenes, hey, we're gonna beat up a few people, don't ask why. And I know I quoted that horribly, but just watch the movie and you'll see. And even the story is very well focused. And there's like some side plots at times, but they all lead up to the main story, which when there's side plots that don't lead up to the main story, then they're just useless. But when they do lead up to the main story, then they work great. And this movie has those. And the romance in this movie is well fleshed out, as I just talked about. And the story's well focused. And another thing I love about this movie is the action. There's some great shootouts in this movie. Really good car chase. And quick story. I went camping with my dad back in August, and we met some people, and we were like basically at the campfire, and they said, hey, have you seen that movie The Town? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, well, you know that scene when they're burning the car? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, well, they burned my door, and they wrote on the door, sorry we burned your door, we'll get a new one for you. So that's nice to know. And you know, the whole movie was filmed in Boston and everything, and I don't know, that was just cool, something I wanted to throw out there. But anyways, this movie, very good action, really good shootouts, amazing car chase, and yeah, there's some really intense bank robberies. And this is one of the first movies I saw from a villain's perspective, which I don't really like to call them villains. They're like bad protagonists, which you care about, which is when you care about a movie character that's technically a villain or an antagonist, or not an antagonist, but you know, like somebody who's not a good person. When you care about that character, you know you're doing something right. And that movie has that. And one last thing I want to talk about is the soundtrack. The soundtrack is very good in this movie. At sometimes, you know, it's a little mellow and everything, but other times there's like a great theme that runs through, especially during the bank robberies. And yeah, I like that about this movie. I really enjoy this movie. This is one of my favorite movies, actually. And yeah, there's not really any problems with it for me. And I know it feels like I'm rating every movie an A+ lately. That's because I'm basically reviewing all of my favorite heist movies leading up to Widows. And tomorrow, I'm going to try to get our reviews out for Den of Thieves, which I did not give an A+ to, but still, I will go check that one out as well. But I'll hopefully have a review out for that tomorrow. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And, oh yeah, I forgot to give the grade. I'm going to give The Town an A+. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I just screwed that up so much, but you know what? I don't care. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, leave a like, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.